$7. And that's minus the negative points. So, okay. In second place was the seniors. Good job, guys. And the positive points was $74.94. So good job, guys. And also third place was 10th grade with $45.87. And then
in fourth place, the 11th grade. A whopping total of 84 cents. And in last place, the freshmen, raising negative $1.
That is negative points because people put dollars in there, so you guys did raise money. It just wasn't that much. But okay, so in total, we raised over $500. That's going to heifer, so we're going to be giving like chicken, that sort of thing, to a family in need. So that's really great. So great job, guys. Also, there for Executive Student Council, there is a meeting today. Yeah, so be there at lunch. Okay.
Good morning, everyone. It's my pleasure to introduce the newest member of our York community. This is Barry Holtzclaw. Barry is our new communications manager, and he comes to us with great experience in communications. It is his job to tell the York story, and the York story is your story. So you'll see him around campus taking pictures. If you have interesting news to share, please stop by and let him know, and stop by even if you don't have interesting news to share and introduce yourself to him. So please help me welcome Barry to our campus. York alumnus from the class of 1990, Ben Jealous, the president and CEO of the NAACP, is going to be in our community tomorrow night at the Monterey Institute of International Studies at 7:30 p.m. He's going to be speaking on human rights, I think. And it says there's a reception afterwards with live entertainment. So if you're interested in going and hearing Ben speak, we have flyers in the advancement office. Just come by and I'll give you the information. Thanks.
In thinking about your summer, if you are intending or even just considering the idea of doing work in mathematics to try to advance up a course in your kind of York sequence of mathematics courses, I would really like to talk to you about that and make sure that you understand what the procedures are that we have for that. So I'd like to come and see me today at lunch in room 20, or if you can't make it because you have something else happening today at lunch, tomorrow at lunch would be fine. If you can't make either of those times, please make sure and contact me around campus so I can talk to you a little about that whole path you're thinking about there. So thanks.
I'd like to remind you that your service learning hours, grades 9 through 11, are due the first day of school in August, 10 hours. Your service learning project also has to be finished by then, which includes answering all the questions for reflection on Naviance in your service log, and Ms. Masson can get you access to that if you don't know how to get into Naviance. If you have done all that and done the demonstration step where you share what you've learned and have completed all that before the last day of school, actually the last day of finals, then this summer could count towards your next year instead of this previous year. So if that's the case for you, I need you to tell me by email, so in writing. There's 3 people who have come and talked to me, but if you could also send me an email as well to let me know that you think that you finished, you're kind of on this accelerated plan, and have some more flexibility. Now, all of you, including 8th grade, if you've done any service hours that you haven't turned in, if you could turn those in before school is out, that would be greatly appreciated as well. There is an opportunity coming up on May 11th that I'd like to tell you about. Eleanor has some flyers for it. I do. And it is a hike for charity. It's a Mother's Day hike, and I know your moms would be thrilled to spend some time with you. There's a barbecue, and where is it?
Toro Park.
It's in Toro Park. And it's a fundraiser for CASA, the Hospice Foundation, and the Kinship Center. So this Sunday.
And you get hours.
And you get hours, and Eleanor will be right outside with flyers for you if you want one.
I will.
This is just a quick reminder for those students who are going to Ashland with us to the Oregon Shakespeare Festival. Raise your hands if you're in here, so I know you're listening. Excellent. Okay, on Monday, this coming Monday at 5 o'clock in the theater, mandatory meeting for you and your parents. It will last less than an hour, promise, and we will be giving you all the final instructions and everything you need to know before we head north, coming up in just a few weeks. See you then.
Bonjour. So every year the American Association of Teachers of French offers the Grand Concours. It's a test that we can take to see how we match up against other students of French across the nation. Our students who took the test this year at York at least scored in the 60th or highest percentile. And today I get the lovely privilege of recognizing those who scored in the 80th, 90th percentile and scored nationally ranked with other students. Beginning with French 1, these students competed with 24,000 other students and ranked nationally with them. So could I have them come up and receive a certificate and a little medal for their great work that they did? First is Eloise Coley. We also have McKenna Gibson. And Camilla Cheesebro. And Maddie Jewell. And Amelia Chambliss. Special shout outs to Eloise, who scored nearly perfect on the exam, missing only 4 questions. Level 2 also, 24,000 students competing in level 2. We have Nina Lawrence Ganong, who is nationally ranked. Where's Nina? Is she here? Oh, poor Nina. We'll give her a question. And scoring almost a perfect score, missing only 1 question, we have Victoria Pete. Okay, at the level 3, also ranking nationally, we have Haley Bartle-Geller, please. And we also have Katie Osik at the level 3. And of course, I did not eat my croissant this morning, so I jumped out of order because I'm not thinking very well. And level 2, we also have national ranking Audrey Musto. Merci beaucoup.
So all the teachers, they would like to show their appreciation to the Key Club and Student Council for the really nice cookies and the nice cards. And so Mr. Brookhauser could kind of show up there. We hope they can handle them.
Thanks to our small group of bikers today. Stand up. Bikers? Yeah. Yes. You guys rock. All right. I want to invite you all on May 20th and May 21st. These sophomores are going to be giving presentations on their 20% projects. It's going to be like a mini TED-style conference, and you all are invited unless you have an exam that you have to attend, and then you're probably not invited. But if you have time, it's Monday morning at 9, Tuesday morning at 9, and Tuesday afternoon at 1. They're all in the theater. They're going to be great, so please come and support the sophomores.
When we met, I knew it was love at first sight. I met the breeder and there were quite a few choices there. All their little eyes were staring up at me. But I just couldn't choose one. None of them felt right. None of them clicked like I expected it to and made me say, this is the one. So I was kind of disappointed, and I was about to leave when suddenly a little guy came from around the corner, and he walked right up to me, he leaned on my leg, and right then and there I knew this was my best friend. So this is Hunter. My 20-pound bundle of love has turned into this beast. Who still has 8 months of growing left to do. Hunter's a Belgian Malinois, which is basically code for German Shepherd, except on crack. Belgian Malinois are known for their extreme intelligence and huge amounts of energy, which means I have to wake up hours early every single morning to take him to the beach or to a park. And if I don't, I'll come home after school to find our yard with probably 10 or 15 holes and all my stepmom's plants ripped up. But the best part about having a dog as a best friend is the loyalty. And with Hunter, it's on a completely different level. When I leave the house, Hunter sits guard all day by the gate. He doesn't let anybody in except for me and my family. A few of my friends have learned that one the hard way. When I do come home, Hunter sticks to my leg. He follows me everywhere. If I go somewhere, he goes there. And if I stop somewhere, he sits at my feet. If we do somehow get separated, he sprints around our house, sliding across the tile, trying to find me. Hunter also has a very odd personality. He's extremely jealous. Anytime I go to pet another dog, he has to perform a hand interception, which is when I'll be going to pet another dog and he'll actually stick his head in between my hand and that other dog just to avoid the tragedy of me ever touching another dog. The other day, actually, I decided I wanted to take a quick nap. So I threw Hunter outside because he can't be trusted while I'm asleep. And the nap went a little bit longer than I expected, and I woke up to Hunter glaring at me and my dog, my other dog, Sadie. He was sopping wet because it had started raining and his ears were back. So I went out to let him in, and when I got out there, I caught sight of the yard. Hunter had apparently shredded his bed to pieces and pranced around the yard with it because it looked like it had started snowing in PG. So for the next hour and a half, I was picking up foam in the yard in the pouring rain. When Hunter doesn't get his exercise, he goes crazy. If I pet another dog, he gets jealous. But he loves me more than life itself, and that's all that really matters because who said best friends are perfect?
Okay, so for winning the coin wars, the 8th graders get popsicles in the quad at lunch, and for winning class points, the seniors will get pizza in the quad at lunch.
And then the last dance of the year is coming up. It is Wednesday after finals. It is 7:30 to 10. The theme is thrift shop, so you can come in all your Goodwill clothes and stuff. And all the decorations will be reused from dances in the past, so you'll see different themes within the library. And then we have to make it clear that if you do go to the dance, you have to show up for the award ceremony the next day at 8:30, or else they will not make this possible next year for the seniors to go to the dance, and that is the reason why we have it on Wednesday. So you have to you have to make it clear that you do have to show up to school the next day at 8:30. You can't skip out on the award ceremony and then just come for the lunch. You have to come to school.
And softball girls get out of class at 2, so ask your last period teacher if you can miss class.
Would the winners of the French prizes meet us outside with Barry, who's going to take some pictures of us? Merci.
So for my service learning project, I'm going to Jamaica on a humanitarian trip with my mom, and we're going to be examining villagers. And so if you have any donations of sunglasses or reading glasses or glasses, that would be appreciated. So ask over the weekend, ask your parents or your neighbors if they have them.
Next year there will be a club at York called the Pokemon Fun Club. Funky ears, isn't that a paradise? If you don't like Pokemon, come and join for the funk. If you don't like funk, come and join for the Pokemon. If you don't like either boy, I don't know what to tell you.
in here.
Tell 'em when, Bryce.
At lunch in the chapel, we'll be doing like a preview performance, and then at 7:30 that night we'll
Doing
be
a full
the
performance in the theater.
In the theater.
What we're doing is European clowning. It's not like any clowning you've ever seen, so come check it out.
Then everybody keep doing your work jobs. I've had to go. I've had to go like and solo out people to get them to do them. Not okay. Also, happy birthday, Haley.
Okay, there's an international club meeting in the Chinese room, and there's going to be a presentation on Korea. So you should come.
Hey, 8th grade character fair today at lunch.
In the library, be there.
It's gonna be awesome.
After finals, the 8th grade will be cleaning out the lost and found, so go get your stuff. Or else.
May 21st.
May 21st? Okay.
22nd. 22nd.
Okay, 22nd.
Right.
So, 22nd, so,
Yeah.
get your stuff.